Hello everybody, this is Prelude Boy 99 coming at you with a RLC unboxing and review. Today I'm covering the 1968 custom Plymouth Barracuda. And again, not a whole lot of word about this one. It seems that people were just not excited about this one, but I am. I honestly really do dig this one. I'm actually really excited to read it. So, I'm just gonna have you guys read this if you guys want, and I'm just gonna continue on with the review. So again, not a lot of chatter about this one, but this one really did catch my eye. I really do feel like this one is probably going to be a very underrated casting. This is the very first time that this car has appeared in the RLC world. It's been a convention car, but it has not been an RLC. At least not this body style. I mean, there has been a Plymouth Barracuda RLC in the past, but it's never been like this. This is a custom Plymouth Barracuda that has a lowered suspension, a rear spoiler, splitter in the front. It's really low profile, has a roll cage, so this one's obviously modified. And again, this is one of those things that you see and you wonder, wow, I wonder like what this car was inspired off of, or if this is a real life car. And what I mean by that is did anyone build this kind of Barracuda? Like, can I see this Barracuda on the street? And I'm pretty sure I can. But anyways, I'm enough talking about it. Let's just unbox it and look at it. All right, here we have the 68 custom Barracuda. And my goodness, this thing is so beautiful. This is honestly my favorite RLC that I've gotten this month. And this is a first ever color showcase, so they haven't done teal. And I think it's a lovely color. And I just have so much to say about this car. Where do I start? Well, I guess we'll start with the underside. I never actually seen this kind of detailing before, this exhaust system where it goes through this, I don't know if that's a catalytic converter, I doubt it's a catalytic converter, but it goes through this kind of resonator throughout the side pipes, and I never really seen, it's very interesting seeing that kind of detail. I never really saw it before. Usually when I see side pipes, it's just a straight up angled, it's just straight up, just straight pipes. But this isn't straight pipes, this is something completely different. And as you can also see, is that the transmission or oil pan on the bottom is also detailed with a silver paint, which is really, really nice. And one thing that I love about these RLCs is that sometimes the wheels have treaded. They're treaded, which is really nice. I do enjoy that rather than just having bald slicks. Although I feel like it would have worked with this one because it could have been like a drag car or some sort of track vehicle. But we're gonna look at the back a little bit, and I'm just gonna try to move my light so you guys can have a little bit better lighting. But yeah, right now we have the back, and as you can see, it says V8. What does that say? V8 gills, which is obviously because a Barracuda is a fish. Not a mammal, it's a fish. I believe it's a fish. But you can see that unibar tail light, and I always loved the look of a unibar tail light. Ever since I've seen it in the Porsche Taycan, I believe I pronounced that right. I love the unibar tail light. I think it's real futuristic, and it also kind of hits back to like the retro old school taillights of the 80s. I know the 3rd gen Prelude had like a unibar taillight, which was really nice. And you also see that it has like this fin spoiler, this duckbill spoiler kind of thing, which is also really nice. So now we're going to look at the engine details, and this engine has been used before. This is the Hellephant engine. This has also been used in the Golden 69 Charger that was released last year. But this actually has a little bit more detail. You can also see the valve cover on each side, and you can also see the intake, which is a nice red with the radiator. I think this is the most detailed engine bay that I've ever seen from RLC. Normally it's just very flat 2D engine bay. Like, there's really not a lot put in these engine bays, but this one has the most detailed one by far. You can also just see the fenders on each side. It actually looks like you're looking into the actual thing. I have to try to pinch myself and tell myself that, hey, this is a 1/64 scale. This is not a 1/24 or 1/18. But I'm very surprised with the detail with the engine. So now we're going to start with the front, and clearly that these two headlights are painted. They're not real lensed headlights, which again, I honestly think that for this car it was a good choice because the painted actually looks realistic. It actually looks like they are lensed, even though they are not. I think it works in this thing's benefit, especially since there's only two headlights that are circular, so they probably had a lot more advantage with the print on the side. But we also actually have like grilled, it's like an actual grill. It's not painted, it's not fake. And I'm sorry if you guys are having trouble seeing it. This camera sucks when it comes to detailing. But yeah, this thing actually has like a grill detail that's actually made out of like a metallic black metal, which is really nice. I also really like the fog lights on the bottom. I think it's a really nice touch for this track sort of feel that this car is trying to get. I also like the splitter on the bottom. I think it's also a really nice detail. So the interior detailing, there's really not any interior detailing. There's no painted gauge, there's no painted seats or steering wheel. Everything is black inside. The only thing that has detail is the roll cage that's inside it. That's pretty much about it. And the windows are tinted, so you don't really have to get a good look in there. As a matter of fact, I think, yeah, this thing doesn't really have anything special interior wise. So I'm 100% okay with not having interior detail because we actually do have really nice engine detail. So I wanted to just put this car on the floor just so you guys can have an idea of like what the stance is like with this 68 Plymouth Barracuda. And the stance on it looks really, really good. No camber, everything is tucked. And I think it works in this thing's benefit. This is not a tuner car by any means. This is actually like an old school muscle car meets the 21st century. And I think I want to see more cars like this. So I'm just going to be real honest with you guys. These two cars look really cool next to each other. Especially since, again, this is like old school muscle cars kind of vibe. And again, the beauty that the Barracuda and the AMC Javelin has is just the engine detail. And that's what Hot Wheels has absolutely knocked out of the park time and time again. And I feel like people don't give them enough credit when it comes to engine detail, especially in a 1/64 scale. It's just incredible of how much detail they can put into these really small scale vehicles. So I'm just going to take the AMC Javelin out and I'm going to put in the golden Charger. And I'm also going to, let me see if I can get this thing open. There we go. And it stays open too. I'm just going to have both of these open. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And you can just see how like the golden Charger has like this flat engine bay. It doesn't even really feel like a real engine bay. It just feels like a piece. But when you look at the Barracuda, it pokes out more and it really just pops. And that's what I really love about this Barracuda is that it has detail. And that's what Hot Wheels has been king of. They've been king of detail when it comes to 1/64 scale. That's why they've been number one for the longest time. And a lot of people like to give them flack about other RLC vehicles. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, the McLaren really let me down. And I was really hoping to have like a really nice detailed McLaren, but that was a miss. And the Mercedes AMG was nice. It had a lot of other detail, but the interior is what it shined. This one has detail all over it, and that's what I love about this one. And as you can see, even like the top of the hood, I'm just gonna try to zoom in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The top of the hood just has that design that the hoods of that era would have. It's not like a flat hood like this one. If you look at this one, it's just flat. This one, the underneath of the hood, it has shape to it. So again, I love this. This is my favorite RLC of this month, and I want to see more cars like this. I really hope to see more cars like this that try something new and think outside the box. I'm really getting tired of just re-release after re-release after re-release with different colors. The Skyline R34 has always been a hit, and I'm just tired of seeing that. I want something new. This has been Prelude Boy 99 with this 68 custom Barracuda for you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know down in the comments below. I plan to do the pink Mustang. I think that's going to be a YouTube short because I'm not going to really open it. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.